So apparently there is a problem for F2Ps, and we are going to see exactly why.
Free to play? Or like free to pain? Or free to pay? or forced to pay? Am I right? Hey, how's it going? There's a huge free to play
Okay, what is this angle on
problem in Withering Waves. You see, 9 months ago, I spoke about the same problem. And now, this problem is much more alive than ever. For what this problem is exactly, well...
You can't skip anything in this game. How does Kuro make each one of these characters amazing?
Bro, I said the same thing last time. I literally said, Kuro Games has the problem. I made a short the other day when I said, like, your free-to-play characters, like your 4 stars, are just non-existent. They're just dropping 5 stars that can support other 5 stars to do better damage, but they don't fix the issue of it being a 5-star character that you have to pull. Like, we need 4 stars that can do their job right.
How? I want everyone.
Okay, calm down. Let's relax. Okay, calm down. Yes, the problem is that characters in this game are too peak to skip. And if you're free to play, it is, of course, really hard to get everyone. Especially if you like the character enough to also want their signature weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna stop him right there. He's right, but he's also wrong. You get enough rewards within the game to get about 11,000 astrite per patch. So far, 7 to 11,000 is the amount of astrite I have gotten per patch, okay? You don't have to pull every character. You can. Some characters can support others, and some have beautiful designs. It's up to you to decide. It's basically the initial rule of, well, budgeting. You got a budget, right, buddy? But I get what he's saying. He's not wrong. There is a big problem with having each character being just as good as the last one, and there's not a lot of, well, support for the free-to-play characters, such as the ones that you get at the beginning, and also a bunch of other 4 stars.
Right? So what's going on? Well, let us begin with version 2.0, the beginning of a new era for Withering Waves. Everything is starting to be absolute cinema. Peak. The characters are no exception to this. The first character to kickstart this 2.0 journey was Carlotta. Going based on looks, I really do like her. That's all it took. I'm convinced. But it doesn't end there, of course. You see, Kuro's really good at marketing their characters. They do this by making animated trailers for these characters. And Carlotta's, well, she has one of the best trailers out there. Actually, looking at their YouTube channel, it is the most viewed trailer
that is crazy.
of all characters. Like, dang,
that is mad.
3.9 million views. Deserved, honestly. The trailer was insane. Really gave a good impression for Carlotta. And honestly, she kind of made it seem like she was just mommy John Wick, and I'm all for that. But we're not done yet. As soon as 2.0 came out, I tried Carlotta's trial to see if I liked her gameplay. And damn, was she fun. Which was actually surprising because she was a gun character. Usually gun characters are a bit iffy for me, especially for WuWa, because previous gun characters had some issues. They didn't have unique heavy...
Bro, I kid you not, Mortefe and Chixia are the worst characters that I've ever played with in Withering Waves. Bro, Lumi's more fun to play with in those two. Yeah, gun characters were a problem. So when Carlotta came up, definitely.
They couldn't parry anything. They lacked uniqueness, especially compared to non-gun characters. But Kuro absolutely blew me away with Carlotta's gameplay. She has this cool skill that freezes the enemy, but then pressing it again makes her do this cool flip that feels so cool to do. Then you have her ult that feels so badass to use. You can feel the weight and the impact of each shot in this ult. And to top it off, she has a unique heavy attack. And she has the ability to parry. It was amazing. Unfortunately, with me being broke, she had to wait for me because the previous patch was Camellia and I got her and her weapon. Yeah, I didn't have pulls. So to start off our grind in 2.0, we had to do the story. And damn, the story did not help my impatience. Carlotta in this story was so good. She had a great personality and I love her so much. Not to mention, her English voice acting was so good. Top tier, honestly.
It was good.
I could not wait, so as soon as I...
Anybody who says that the English VAs are kind of mid, bruh, They're doing a really good job right now.
Completed the story, I immediately set off to grind the exploration and anything else like events, anything. After some time, I got her. Thank the Sentinel that I won 50-50. I was happy. I did want her signature weapon too, but honestly, I couldn't risk any more pulls. Plus, I had
I didn't make it for that.
So it's fine. Phase 1
I only
of
got her.
2.0
Couldn't
was
get a weapon.
overall a success. What about Phase 2? Well, that would be Rochia. Fortunately, Rochia has been the easiest skip of all these characters because I personally didn't like her as much as everyone else, but that being said, I'd be lying if I didn't like her at all.
She had one of the most unique kits. At the same time, she was really good. She's a freaking good damage DPS, right? Or you can play as a sub DPS, either way. Overall, she was the easiest skip. And next after it is Brand, which is also a bit of an easier skip. But the problem still lies is that they're still good characters. They serve their niche very well.
She's a cute character for sure. Her personality and story is pretty good too. But what did it the most for me was her gameplay. She is very fun. She can group lots of enemies and does a lot of fun plunge attacks. Mamma mia! It's so fun. In a perfect world,
it was quite fun.
Her, but alas, she was one of the characters that had to be sacrificed for my future pulls. Those future pulls.
Unfortunately, that was the case for a lot of Rochia
in
pulls.
2.1. As much as the order is nothing but.
Bro, I pulled Phoebe because I saw when she was going to be released and I saw her kit. I was like, I have to pull for this. I skipped Rochia. I was on a guaranteed. No, I was on a 50-50. My bad. No, I wasn't guaranteed because I got a early 5-star, right? And I lost 50-50. Okay? After I lost the 50-50, because I tried to pull for a... I just happened to luckily pull 2 5-stars with Carlotta. I was very much contemplating whether I should pull or not, dude. But I regret not getting a weapon. She's so powerful, dude.
Makes an exception. She's cute, squishy face, adorbs, right? Great personality.
And she's strong.
Well. All this only made me want to get her even more. Her gameplay is very unique and fun. She can fly around on her staff, which is very cool. And then her bonk is the best thing.
Tom Holland, what the fuck? Man, I don't want to talk your bitch.
When it came to pulling her, well, I didn't pull her. I lost my 50-50 to Ling Yang, that little misery follows. Well, that sucks, but I'm not out of options. Nope. I will not fold. I have an entire arena Ceta to explore. So, I did just that. 100%ed everything. And we got Phoebe in the end. No weapon this time either, but thankfully there was
I so wish I got a weapon.
Play option. Very happy with Phoebe and you know, she's great. Moving on
to
the second phase
wait,
of this match,
was that the catch from Genshin?
Now, at first glance, I wasn't sold on Brant.
Nah, I wasn't sold.
Uro was so good at making this character likable. Brant had easily one of the best personalities in this entire game, and he grew on me a lot, especially in his companion quest. He had a great kit. He was so strong, and his attacks were fun. He was a great
I wasn't sold on him though.
I did attempt to get him, but unfortunately, I had a little thing come up. I had a thing going on which needed me to try and make videos on the next character, so I had to make the hard decision to skip Brant. It was the hardest skip of all time. It really was. Anyway, the character that I needed was Cantarella in 2.2. Now, obviously, just looking at her...
That's right. Bruh. Hey. Listen. Whoa. Hey. Buddy. Kalo. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Okay. She's not real. Calm down, buddy.
Cantarella's trailer came out, which easily became one of the best ones out there, but there were moments for sure. Legs!
I'm so pulling Cantarella for the next match, for the next patch. 100%. I'm skipping for Lova, dude. I'm just pulling Cantarella.
Oh, that's her back. Still hot! Then the ending.
Oh, this seat.
Oh my god!
Bruh. Nah. Till this day, till this day, I will never look at Kuro the same again after they did this. Nah.
Yeah. Look, we all know what Kuro was trying to do here. But Gooner bait aside, Cantarella is more than that.
Hey, it worked.
Her
Her
role in the
banner was
story
up.
was actually amazing.
banner did
Her
made a lot of money.
personality, her backstory, everything about Cantarella is actually so good. She has more depth than just Gooner bait. She's selfless and caring. Very good character overall. Now,
Very
this
good
was
story.
the turning point
Good
of
character
my
build.
WuWa career. I actually broke free to play, but not to an insane degree. Okay, I just bought the battle.
I don't know. I have a hot take here. I don't think buying the battle pass and buying the monthly astrite, the little thing that you get at 90 astrite today, I don't think that counts as pay to win. I mean, I don't think you count as you do spend money, but it's like it's so little that it doesn't really count if you think about it. If you're buying like packs, if you're buying astrite packs, then you're no longer F2P. I know the term is free to play, I understand, but I think that buying this battle pass and that is that's not like heavy though. Okay, maybe battle pass. No, because
Pass for
Fine.
an extra like 10 pulls. That was it to help me a little bit. Okay, when 2.2 launched, it was
yeah, I
time to
think it's
pull her
okay.
for real.
I don't think
this
it's,
time it'll be a bit different. You see, I believe that the only reason I'd lose a 50-50 is because I didn't do a summoning ritual. So this time I made a ritual. We went to her castle, got Rover, and then got wet. Then we pull. Damn it, Ling Yang!
Really, buddy?
When I catch you! It was Rover. All my pulls are gone. How did I
Dog,
create
Ling Yang is everybody's
instead?
enemy.
Apparently, I made other people lose with this ritual too. I'm deeply sorry. Misery follows. Not only did I regret
I so wish I pulled Cantarella,
but
man.
now I didn't even get the character that I skipped him for. I had to heal at least a little bit by purchasing the Lunite Pass.
Okay, hot take. Lunite pass is okay. Battle pass, then you're not free to play. That's probably the worst take ever, but people are gonna hate me for this. But whatever.
No, just $5. Not much. I accepted my fate and skipped Cantarella in the end to save my guarantee. And that guarantee went to Zani in 2.3. Ruff, ruff, bark, bark, arf.
By
Sorry
far,
again. Anyway, Zani
The
is
most
easily
hyped
one of my
character.
favorite characters
Valid reason.
in this game by looks,
Valid
personality.
reason.
Her gameplay is one of my top favorites in this game. The counterattack playstyle, the weight behind all of those attacks,
Yup.
and the sound effects of them are so peak. She is so
Bro,
fun.
she's so
I love her
clean.
so much.
The
that
attack
I
animations
even
is so
got her
clean.
weapon. She deserved everything.
Same.
And all things considered, even
Spent
though ideally
14,000
I would have
Astrite.
loved Cantarella, I'm almost happy that I decided to save my guarantee. No regrets in that decision, honestly. Moving on to the next character
Yep.
of this patch, Chona in Phase 2. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest. I was going to skip her because Cardia actually got teased for the next patch in 2.4.
I'm so upset I didn't try to pull for Chona because she would have been so well with my Cardia. I got Cardia and a weapon, but I don't have Chona, and now I have to wait for a rerun. I'm actually very upset I didn't do that.
Which I wanted to get no matter what. So I wanted to make sure I could by skipping Chona. It was tough, I won't lie. Her story was great,
Yeah.
and her personality
It was tough
too,
because you had
no
Chona
surprise,
and
amazing. Something
Cardia and
about
Lupa
bard characters
coming
just
up.
always end up amazing, and Chona was a great bard. Her music, everything, she was so sweet. That wasn't all. Her gameplay was very unique too. She was another gun character, but done very well, just like Carlotta. Her ult is what really was unique. She would sing and stay on the field alongside your other characters while you're fighting, which to me, I love. It's immersive. I love when my characters are there with me on the field. It feels like I have an actual team. It feels like my characters are there. However, I was still going to skip because Cardia was just that much more important to me. Until a glazer in my stream chat by the name of Matthew started dropping super chats to make me pull. So I did, I was convinced. Well, it wasn't easy. I lost 50-50 to not Ling Yang. Let's go.
Oh, my
Screw you,
days.
Ling Yang. couldn't steal it this time.
At least
But
Junction
since
is
I lost
somewhat useful.
50-50, I told my chat I wasn't gonna pull anymore because I just didn't want to risk my Cardia pulls. You know what I mean? But Matthew once again. Okay, we're getting
Matthew with the top
My
up.
Cardia funds have now been hurt. That's for sure. This is where my WuWa career truly changed. The true turning point. I needed Cardia no matter what. 2.2 story made her easily my #1 favorite character. So $100 bundle, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Remember when I said forced to pay?
Brother, you're just a dolphin spin at this point. Not even a micro, not even a little fishy spin. You a whole dolphin, my guy. You got all three. What a pack, battle pass, and still the Lunat subscription. What
Yeah,
the
pretty
heck?
much. Now it was time to wait patiently for Cardia.
That was
It a
halfway
tough
to
wait, I won't
waiting.
lie. Her gameplay was officially leaked by Jeff, who does all the game reveals and stuff. Yeah, Cardia was just as cool as I thought she'd be. Coolest gameplay by far. She's literally a playable boss.
Bro,
then
the amount of
she
hype,
had really
amount of hype behind it.
amazing animated trailers, which just further
Yup.
solidified that she was my favorite. Absolute peak cinema. I'm getting her no matter
Dude.
the cost. I'll do anything. So she finally
Yeah.
came in 2.4, and I mentioned that I'd do anything, right? Yeah, I meant that. We had a summoning ritual, and I wore a maid outfit. Oh yeah, it has got to that point. Sure, I've acquired femboy allegations at this point. I don't know what I am anymore, but I must.
We neither confirm nor deny this behavior. You do this at your own choice. Whatever backlash you get from the community is on you, buddy.
Card at the end, no matter what. This is not a Ling Yang ritual this time. I'm winning. 2 of her, in fact, at 20 pity. Yep, crazy.
Okay, that is insane. That is nuts. I've never gotten a double 5-star. Oh wait, I have. I got a Verena and then the Gian. Oh yeah, when Gian banner came out, I got Verena first and then
First
got
time
Gian.
ever where
So I
got a
lost and
double
then won.
and win. Then I
Lost
got
and
a win.
won and lost and won and lost it. No, okay, it's fine. No. Yeah, let's not do
I've been
that.
also at 20 pity. Craziest luck ever. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, me
Was it
too.
the
I got
maid
a 20
outfit?
pity. I
Did
got
become
the weapon
true
also.
Blessed maiden. Yeah, no regrets overall. Super happy, super thankful. Peak cinema. Moving on
Coffee's
to
out.
phase 2 of 2.4, we have Lupa. She was also a must pull. See, the original plan was to pull Cardia and Lupa,
Yeah.
but mainly Cardia. But
What
Lupa
is this
was amazing.
pose?
She looks
What?
amazing. Her story and personality is amazing. On top
Yeah.
of all that, her gameplay was also very cool. She's one of the most fun characters to play in this game. Since Cardia
is.
didn't even dent my pulls, we were set. But I wanted to make sure things went very well. Okay, so
I got
summoning
Lupa,
ritual
but I'm not going for a
and
weapon.
then we wore
Hell
a
no.
very skimpy nun outfit. Yeah, yeah. So
Ooh.
oiling up is kind of my thing now. It's kind of
Listen here. Kalo, buddy. I've been watching your content for a while. Oh, come on. I understand times are tough, pools are low, but there's no need for this.
you might think it's strange, but anyway, we started pulling. Unfortunately, we lost Verena at first at hard pity, but we still got Lupa in there.
Getting Verena is not a loss. I think if you get a Verena constellation, regardless of whether you want the character or not, it's not an L, it's a
We
dub.
also went to get her weapon too because it was super cool and Calculator loves it a lot. In fact, I got 2 of the weapons. Oh yeah, no regrets. Lupa's very fun. I don't know what it is. My luck is
How
actually
do
kinda
people
great.
get
I don't
these
know
luck,
what these
dude?
double pulls have been lately. Super thankful. Now, fast forward to the present. Right now, we are waiting for the next character, and that character is Carlotta. Now, Carlotta was
Yeah.
always a character that I've always liked since the beginning of time. I liked her design, even though some of you guys might think otherwise. I liked it. I thought she looked very unique. Then her gameplay was
Yeah, she was
revealed to
unique.
us. Very cool. She's technically another playable boss because of Hecate. She's like a summon
Yeah.
character. She uses this Hecate. She's doing all these attacks. It looks so cool. And personality,
She is a playable boss,
I think she's
for
really
sure.
good in that aspect as well. She's very monotone and it works very well for her in my opinion. And I know that's not the end of it either. At the time of making this video, we have still yet to see her trailer and backstory and I'm sure I'll love it. So yeah, at this point in Withering Waves, I am no longer free to play because there's simply too many characters that I like and I want to pull, and it's not going to get any easier in the future. You see, Carol actually teased future characters.
yeah, it's
and
not gonna get-
Yeah, I'm cooked.
Bro, Chisa is gonna make bank, dude. I'm letting you guys know now, dude.
Future
Wait, hold
character?
on. Yo, Chisa is gonna make money. Qyon might not make that much. I think he'll maybe make maybe 4th or 5th place out of the remaining 5. Chisa's gonna make the most. Luna's gonna be 2nd. Close Augustus 2nd. It'll be 3rd as well. This little chick right here will be number 4, and then of course Qyon will be number 5, dude. Chisa is already, bro. She's dude. This I can tell. Cryo DPS most likely. Crazy numbers. 100%. Luno might be Chisa if she's really good and she's really worth it.
And yeah, I'm cooked. I'm pulling Augusta because I love the fit, the gladiator look.
I'm pulling everyone.
So cool. She's
and that's the problem.
She might be like Kratos, to be honest, which is cool. I'm all for that. Because she's also beautiful, and she might be like Ishtar. Then you have King Yuan, who looks like a cool
King
dude.
Yuan, that's how you say it.
He also got that JBL speaker. You're probably blasting.
JBL
speaker. You to be mine again.
Yo.
And then
TOS, bro.
Amazing looking character. She has guns too,
Yeah.
so maybe this could
She better be really
cool
good in a
gun
kit.
sword user, maybe, like Dante. That would be sweet. Oh my goodness. And then you have Chisa. She looks very cool too. Reminds me of Akame a little bit. Overall, I like all these characters.
Dude, Luno, Chisa, and Augusta is gonna make money. These two, not too sure. He's probably gonna be the lowest one. Unless he has hella auto farming skills, he's not gonna make it.
And I want all of them. At the same time, it kind of sucks.
I guess I too. I want all
I'll
of them
probably
as well.
never be able to get any rerun characters that I have skipped. Because guess what? Brant, Cantarella, Rochia, they're all rerunning with Frolova.
Luckily, I'm pulling for Cantarella. I'm skipping Frolova. She's great. Not my style. My dungeon could use a nice little,
It's rough out here. As much as I would hope for a character that I won't like and that I can skip, it's just not fun that way. I feel like it's better to have characters that people do like, and somehow Kuro is on a crazy streak on making great characters. I don't know how they keep doing that. Though
I don't think they've actually made a character within the last couple of patches that nobody likes. They haven't. Since 2.0 launched, everybody's loved the characters. There's not been one character that we've hated. And that's the problem. They're cooking, but they don't stop cooking. They keep cooking. At least throw in a very bad 5-star every now and then to give us some space to save up asteroid. But no. They want to do it.
you might not see
They
it
want
the
to be
same way
cooking
I do,
games.
because honestly, it's a fact. I'm no longer free to play. I broke that
We're not.
for sure. I still do have the mindset of a free to play, however. I'm not greedy and stupid just yet. But let me know how you guys are with all of this. How are you free to play players going about these characters? Are you in the same predicament as me? Let me know. Anyway, thank you all for coming.
Yo, brilliant video, by the way. I'm gonna drop a like. Guys, go ahead and sub to Kalo Cu makes brilliant content, I guess. Dope video. I reacted. Love it. Truly one of the kudos biggest issues is that they keep cooking. They keep cooking. And it's difficult because 2.0, name a character in 2.0 that was bad. You can't. You really can't. And that's the issue. There's no bad characters. Also, where's the 4 stars? Bring in more 4 stars, at least. Make it 1 5-star with Frolova in the patch and then rerun and then add a 4-star to it. Don't keep dropping 5 stars, man. Drop a 4-star. Some of us can't afford to keep, buying asteroid. But yeah, guys. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Again, go watch the original video also. Give it a like as well. Follow Kalo Cu. Yeah, man. Brilliant video. I like his content. The fact that I'm not subbed to him on this channel, it's weird. Yeah.